actually happens because of lack of knowledge. If you have if you have grip on this language, it means that you must have knowledge. And then if I ask you about farming and you have never done farming ever, so you will become blank and you will think, I do not have knowledge, how can I speak English, right? There is one fact about spoken English journey. Even if you are a fluent speaker and you are talking about unknown topic and you do not know single word and you do not have knowledge about it, definitely you will feel like you are a beginner in this stage. One of my friends shared one of experience of him, and he said that he was talking with co-learner, and that time what exactly happened, he is a fluent speaker, but whenever he speak new topic and which is unknown to you, and definitely you goes blank and you feel like that, okay, you do not know abcd of this language, it particular passage only. So that will the summary for you for that lesson. So for in my case, I underline that lines and codes because actually I can relate with that lines and that words. And if I heard some same word, uh, if someone actually already had used in their practices, so it fascinates me to learn that word because I also want to improve my vocabulary. And this is the main reason I underline that word, even line as well. Sometimes we use as it is lines in that book in our conversations. I do that because you can use that lines anywhere in your conversations. So it become very hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, how are you doing? It's been a long we did not have sessions.
How about you?
Yeah, I'm feeling under the weather. And
Yes, ma'am, your health will get well soon.
yeah,
I do practice. Sometime I practice here, sometime not. Sometime
yeah.
not. So this is the reason I am not regular here.
Yes. So how is weather at your place? Because here it is a viral and everyone suffering from fever and cough as well. So how is weather at your place?
Almost same here, ma'am. In every family, you find some person they are suffering from viral fever.
Yeah.
Some from
And
them.
so I somewhere in Bihar as well. I saw that they were also facing some issues. So have you
Yes,
seen that
ma'am.
news?
I saw that news. That
Yeah.
there is situation like that.
Yes.
People are
So
suffering.
yeah, it is winter, but we are living three seasons in a same day: summer, winter, and monsoon.
Right, ma'am. It's
Yeah. Yes.
unity in diversity.
Yeah. How do you practice your English these days?
Okay. I started reading habit. I started reading books. So every day I try to read something. If I am at my room, so I prefer reading a book. Otherwise, I read through a PDF. If I am outside in traveling, so I prefer reading by with the with resource I have. So I take benefit from this. And I do speaking. I do speaking and
Mm-hmm.
listening practice. I don't write. I am lacking in writing area.
And then what's about which book are you reading these days? Can you please tell me the book's name that you are reading recently?
Okay.
Yeah.
I have completed the secret book. Recently, I have read this book.
Who is the writer of that book?
Okay, I forget the name, but I think some Barney something.
The Secret. I have listened to that audio book. It was like your goals and self
The secret to
motivation.
life, the secret to friends, the secret to life. So here are many secrets: how to live life, how to make friends, how
Yeah.
to feel gratitude, how to pay gratitude. So it's all
Yes.
about our lifestyle.
I'm reading Atomic Habit, so we know each and everything, and we think that okay, this is my thoughts only, and someone has written in that book. We can relate it with that thoughts.
It's human nature. Every time we are seeking
Yeah, we are
pleasure
we
in every situation. We try to live in comfort zone. We never try to break our comfort zone. So these type of
yeah.
things we know, and we know which things are good for us, which thing is bad for us. But whenever it's time for implementation, we never do. We rarely do, or in the last moment we do.
Yes. So how do you how much do you read in a day? Do you read because you want to improve, or do you read because you want to become a good speaker? What is the main reason, and what is the goal of reading books?
Okay. Ma'am, I read books for both purposes. Like first is for grammatical portion. Like I can read sentence. I know these type of sentence structure are common. So it
Hmm.
provide me some vocab. And second is they have some moral teaching. You can
Hmm.
implement something in your life.
Yeah.
So it's not
And
for only reading, ma'am.
whenever you read anything, so do you write something, like if you like some thoughts, some lines, so do you note down somewhere?
No, I read it one time. So second time I also read. I will read second time. That time I will underline something, key points.
Yeah. So do you make notes as well? Because whenever I read book, somewhere I heard that you just destroyed that book because you mark that and you just use lots of colors in it, and if
Make
there
it
is a one
colorful.
person who want to read it, so that person will not willing to read that book because of you destroyed that book. But if you are not noting down anything there, so definitely you feel like that I did not read anything in that book.
Okay, if you are using a library book, so you should avoid underline something or highlight something.
Hmm.
But if book is your own, so it's your choice. You can underline with pencil, through color pen. It's totally up to you.
Yeah. But whenever
But
I
one
just
thing,
said that,
okay, ma'am, one thing is the solution of this problem. You can underline through pencil.
that's it. And after some time they will forget it. And as you mentioned that if you are preparing for any exam, so you will not underline any single line in a very first reading. You will not underline in second reading as well. You will underline in third reading because you understand that concept in well manner, and because of that you want to make your notes throughout that part only, throughout that particular passage only. So that will the summary for you for that lesson. So for in my case I underline that lines and codes because actually I can relate with that lines and that words. And if I heard some same word, uh, if someone actually already had used in their practices, so it fascinates me to learn that word because I also want to improve my vocabulary. And this is the main reason I underline that word, even line as well. Sometimes we use as it is lines in that book in our conversations. I do that because you can use that lines anywhere in your conversations. So it become very easy for you to speak correct sentences, and you will not make wrong sentences. Your sentence formation automatically improve by this technique. So instead
Right,
of
ma'am,
that
you are saying
word
right.
vocabulary, yeah, instead of vocabulary, go for the phrases, and that is how what I'm doing by reading book, like underlining it and reading it again and again, and correcting, like using this in your conversations. Please, you are saying something. Sorry for interrupting you.
Okay. I was asking about your teaching journey. How is going your teaching journey? You are a
Teaching
professional.
the
You teach many students. So how is
yeah.
your going everything?
It is going amazing, but it's been a week. I did not have session conducted session from yesterday. I have started conducted session because I was feeling under the weather. Still, I am feeling irritation in my throat. I am holding that irritation. So I am learning lots of things from my learners. Um, each day I learn new vocabulary, their speech, and the eager that they have to learn. Yesterday I had one session, and South Indian people have amazing knowledge, and they are close to nature. Do you know how
Right.
you can know the honey which is a real honey or not? I have also experiment with my learners, so it was amazing. If you want to know it is a real honey, so you can just dip the matchstick dip that matchstick into the honey bottle, and just you can fire that matchstick. If it is fire, so it is a real honey, and if it is not getting burned, so it is not real honey because there is no water in it.
Okay,
I did not know this
it's
fact,
interesting.
but one of
I
learner
also
told
didn't
me.
know.
And even I did not know this fact. If the honey bee like stung you, then they bite you. They leave the one tongue on your body, so they lost their life. I did not know this fact as well.
Okay,
Yeah, it was surprising for me. I learned lots of things. Rubber plant. I did not know rubber plant earlier, and clove as well. I'm having this clove. I told you that I have my throat. I'm getting irritation in my throat. So I did not know the clove. Clove has a flower plant, and it is a flower, and they dried into the sunlight, and it converted into this dried clove. They
okay,
are too much close to nature, and rubber as well. It's a big plant are there. They need to cut particular part of that tree, and they just make they make some settings, and there was one bowl, and they just set like this, and that rubber liquid will store in that bowl, and it take 2 days to collect all the rubber. I did not know anything
okay.
about it. I am so excited about nature, but I do not know about this because we do not do rubber planting, we do not do the clove planting, and we have different farming. And South Indian people have different farming, so it is amazing to connect with people. It is not that you are teaching them, you are learning from them as well. Learners are there, they ask me
Certain.
lots of questions. Sometimes I did not know this, so I search. Their question make me
Yeah.
to search more and more and read more and more, and because of that surprising things is happening with me. So it is beautiful journey, I must say. I'm also learning from them.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am,
it's a
it's very interesting. And it's for general knowledge. At least we know that things around us, which how they create it, and what is the process of preparing them.
yeah. Can you please repeat for me, and I will repeat after you?
Bowl, ma'am, BOWL, bowl. BOWL, bowl means one is like in Hindi we use katora or katori, it's bartan. And another meaning is to bowling, like bowler, to bowling, BOWL, bowling.
Yeah, yeah.
So bowl have two meaning.
Thank you for correcting me in my pronunciation. Yeah. So how do you practice your pronunciation as well, and how do you practice your new vocabulary into your conversation? I have different tricks I have already shared with you. I also want you share your technique with my learners that they will get help from your techniques. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, I use very simple word. To be honest, I stay away from using extra, like very difficult word. So I use
Yeah.
mostly time simple word. And
Hmm.
I learn words through YouTube. Like here are some channels, they provide word meanings,
Yeah.
like words start from A, B, C. So in this way, I watch videos. Like first way, one starting with A letter, starting with B letter, C letter. So in this way, I learn.
Um, there is one fact about spoken English journey. Even if you are a fluent speaker and you are talking about unknown topic and you do not know single word and you do not have knowledge about it, definitely you will feel like you are a beginner in this stage. One of my friends shared one of experience of him, and he said that he was talking with co-learner, and that time what exactly happened, he is a fluent speaker, but whenever he speak new topic and which is unknown to you, and definitely you goes blank and you feel like that, okay, you do not know abcd of this language. It actually happens because of lack of knowledge. If you have if you have grip on this language, it means that you must have knowledge. And then if I ask you about farming and you have never done farming ever, so you will become blank, and you will think, I do not have knowledge, how can I speak English, right? So
Exactly.
if you want to become a good speaker, you must be a good reader, and you must have good knowledge, and then only you can become a fluent speaker and confident speaker. Definitely you will make mistakes are the part of journey. We can't say that I will not make mistake, but yes, and gradually you will also improve your communication along with your grammar. For all that, you actually need knowledge to share. If you do not have knowledge,
Exactly.
definitely it will create some hustles in the way, right? So
Right. Right.
thank you so much for joining this session, and you are so kind that you have accepted my request for session. And
It's my
if you
pleasure,
want,
ma'am.
yeah, if you have something to share to my learners, you can please share your ideas as well to how to become a fluent speaker and how to be consistent, because you are working person, still you are consistent in this journey. So how is it possible for you to consistent in this journey? So please share some tips for my learners to be consistent in this journey.
Okay. First thing is, ma'am, here is no shortcut. You have to learn many things. You have to work on basic, and
Yeah.
guidance is also important. If you take guidance from the, what can I say, from the mentors who actually know, so then you can learn. Otherwise, if you are moving here to there, if you are sending messages to,
So, yeah, thank you so much for sharing your ideas and sharing your ideas with my learners that they must be consistent in this language. Even they are speaking with anyone, they must practice, no matter if they are a beginner speaker or advanced speaker. We must
and last
practice
thing, ma'am,
alone.
okay, I was an average student. If I can speak English, so definitely they also can speak English. And anyone
Yeah,
can speak English. It's only a language.
yeah. So I believe that my learners will definitely find this video helpful, and they will learn lots of things from this video. And thank you so much for joining. Have a great day. Bye. Take care.
Thank you so much.